Coach, would you say this is the most difficult, challenging year since you've been here at Cal Poly, or one of them? I mean, where does it rank as far as, with the struggles your team has had?
Yeah, I think it's the most challenging. I think the first year coming into a new program without any of my recruits was difficult, but yeah, this has been really challenging. And but you have to continue to work at it and try to get players some valuable experience that on the other end of it, it'll make them better.
How do you keep your team and your players, still motivated and still, out there to try and climb up the standings and get as many wins as possible?
Well, it's tough. I mean, we've tried a lot of different things, and I think it just gets back to working hard in practice and developing practice plans that will challenge them and make them better, both individually and as a team, and then hopefully they can see some of the progress in game competition.
On the bright side, you guys are, after being on the road, seems like forever, you guys are at home 14 of final 19, whether it's mental or whatever, the boost it will give you guys to try and finish strong at home.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's always good to play at home, and 4 of our last 5 weekends were at home. So hopefully the good weather, and hopefully we get better as a team, and we obviously play some real good competition at home. We play Long Beach and Irvine and Pacific 3 out of the 4 series at home, and they're all having real good years, and we'll be challenged, but it's just another opportunity for us to grow as a team.
Hey, Coach. At what point, or maybe you've reached a point where you may start looking at some other guys just to see what you got to work with next year?
You know what? I mean, it's kind of a little bit of both. We're trying to gain experience for players we think we're going to be able to count on for next year. But at the same time, we're kind of limited in who we think are ready to compete at this level. So we're still playing majority of players we have in the past, and they give us the best chance of being successful. And one guy has taken advantage of his opportunities, Jordan Hadlock, a catcher, who started out number 3 on the depth chart, and Ross Brayton went down with a bad knee, and Ross has been playing a little bit at first base and had to sit out a couple games. And Jordan got his chance and made the most of it, and right now he's done really well. So we're looking for more of those type of scenarios, and we've given some guys limited opportunities, but we'll continue to try to win each game.
Has it been disappointing? I'm sure it is. I can't imagine it wouldn't be that in terms of pitching, like, no one's kind of stepped up and taken an opportunity and run with it and succeeded.
Yeah, it's we've probably had 3 guys step up in the pitching end of it. Matt Leonard's done a real good job on Fridays. Sometimes we don't match up with their Friday guy offensively, but he's kept us in a lot of ball games and done quite well. Jeff Johnson out of the bullpen has been really solid. By looking at his numbers, you can't tell, but he's had some real good outings. And then Eugene Wright's gone from the bullpen to a Sunday starter and has developed a couple of extra pitches and has been competitive on Sundays, and gives us a chance to stay in the ball game.
Going through such a difficult year with a lot of adversities. In terms of next year, I mean, are there certain parts of the ball club now that you really realize that you got to work on for next year, and that some areas specifically need to be addressed?
Well, I just think, obviously on the pitching end of it, that's the main question mark, and we have quite a few recruits coming in for next year, so it should be a different feel next year, pitching staff-wise, and we'd like to get Radke and Fishback back if at all possible. But you'll see a difference in the pitching staff and a lot more internal competition, and hopefully some better results.
And this weekend, Long Beach State, perennially a top 25 team. Not right now. I know their pitching's been they've been going through some tough times with pitching as well. Good offensive club. What do you expect from the 49ers? And they always seem to give you guys some trouble, like Fullerton. But what do you expect from them this weekend?
Yeah, Long Beach is one of the best programs out here on the West Coast, and they enjoy playing at our place. I mean, they play in a very pitching-friendly ballpark at Blair Field down in Long Beach, and when they get up here, offensively they seem to do really well. So, it'll still boil down to who can pitch and who can play defense. But they always play us well, and we had a good series against them last year down there. But we're looking forward to it.